I'm Kenneth Rosenthal. I'm presenting the creative photography presentation. The first photos we'll look at are of the sky and cloud photos that I took and edited it. This is one that the sun's really shining. I made it look that way using the editing apps, and I like the white rays and yellow foreground. Next. This is what I call cotton candy clouds, and it reminds me of cotton candy, the white with a purple pink aspect to it. And I took this outside. I forgot exactly where, but I like photographing the sky and the clouds. Next. This is a cloud that I captured. It looks like the state of Michigan. I added purple, and I also have a bright blue one, and it reminds me of the state of Michigan. And this one is a pastel jet stream. You can the next one is blue. It looks more like the sky, but I on this one I like the color schemes of what came out of it. The pastel pink, green, greenish blue, teal, and blue, with the jet stream coming up from the ground. Next. This is the blue one that you can see the jet stream more clearly, but I like the neutral color of it being alone pretty much with the clouds, as you can see the little white to the photo. Next. This is trees with purple sky or purple clouds, blue sky, and the trees are nice to look at with the purple and the sky with the purple clouds with white accents to the clouds. Next. Sunset with the red background. I like the I just thought about having the sun setting and the rays of the light from the sun and the warmth of the red color, reddish pink color to the background. Next. This is one that was submitted and accepted to the Community Mental Health Association of Michigan's 2-year traveling art show, and it got accepted. And it's yellow and green clouds and trees, and I like the composition of the yellow and green and the trees in white, and I think it's a good photo. Next. Signature sky background. I I sometimes use this in backgrounds of portraits, self-portraits, like my I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick so you can see a it's I use it with portrait backgrounds, and I think it looks you know, just the clouds allow it to look like pretty heavenly, and really stands out. Next. This is a horse-drawn carriage original photo from Greenfield Village that I took with the just the horse-drawn carriage riding on the road, and reminds me of old times. And the next one, which is, you can switch, is the horse-drawn carriage with added drama. I liked the filter that I used to create the drama of with the white outlines, and in the sky in the background with the trees, and it gives it somewhat of a nostalgia look. Next. This is the Greenfield Village Church in Greenfield Village, and I liked the way I photographed the from the distance. It was a good distance to shoot, and got pretty much all of it. And the next is added drama to it, which you can next. This is added drama with the white. It's from a filter on Snapseed, and that I use often to accent the photos and change them to a color. Next, this is a double exposure of me in the Guardian building. I used the Snapseed double exposure app or editing filter to if you're familiar with downtown Detroit, the Guardian building has insignia that's on my head, and I added pastel colors to it, and it turned out, I think, great. Next. Double exposure of the shadow of me in grass and the Labor Legacy Monument downtown Detroit, and see the circular monument, and I just wanted to add something to it, and the double exposure worked. It's a real nice piece of art. Next. This is a double exposure of Labor Legacy Monument and Joe Louis fist. I put the fist, it just turned out this way that with the double exposure app, that the fist was inside the Labor Legacy statue, and I really like this one. And you see the transcending Labor Legacy, transcending or signage of the monument. Next. This is a double exposure of the financial district, and a lighter lighting up the and you see the people mover, and is in red, and changed the color and made it a double exposure, and I really like that one. Next. This is a portrait of a fellow photographer, and the that's in the arts program at creative expression program at Kadima, which is where I get these awesome ideas to take photographs. And it was done in the Hannon House in the theater where it, it plays with the lighting also. And I like that one. Next. This is yellow roses at the Etzel Ford estate in the rose garden. I have one of these that I added drama to also, but the yellow flower roses, I like the color of the picture with the green and the roses really coming out at you. I also cropped the images to seem closer than they are. Thanks. Next. This is ducks at a local farm, and I like how the shadows of the ducks portray they just I like the photo a lot because the ducks are white and they stand out against the brown ground. Next. These next 4 images are 4 faces of me with different colors, and it's a digital negative that the professor gave or didn't give to me, but took of the double or digital negative. And I add the colors to this. This is the original one of the negative. And then the next is yellow neon. And I like how the colors jump out at you with the face of me. And then the next one's a different color. Next. This is it in green, and I liked how the green light jumps out at you, the face with the glasses and just the whole pictures. I like how they somewhat are retro or neon type colors that they really accent the photo. Next. This is the 4 faces of me in red, and like the neutral type color of the red. It's somewhat different than the other ones. And I think that's it. I appreciate you all having me present my photography, and if we have time, I can answer questions.
Thanks, Kenneth. So if anybody has any questions, you can unmute and ask or put them in the chat and we can read them out to Kenneth. But Kenneth, I think it's really interesting when you have the same image, the 4 faces, and you just have the different color for the face, how it evokes a different kind of emotional response just based off the color. That's very cool.
Yeah.
I also wanted to ask you too, it seems like in all of your landscape work, you have a little bit of trees that are always in there that give you kind of a context and a contrast, which I think is awesome. But when you use the filters, sort of like there's a highlight of color, whether it's white or yellow or whatever, kind of along the tree line. Is that an effect that happens just by using the filter, or is that something that you add somehow?
Well, sometimes I'll add different colors to the one color and come out with the image, and other times it just comes out like that with the filter, depending on the image. And I think it generates the image automatically from my photo that I take, and I believe they offer pleasing looks and presentation.
Mhm. Yeah, it really makes a strong contrast with that sort of outline of the trees above it, there's that
Right.
little border area. It's awesome. Anybody else have
Thank you.
questions for Kenneth?
I do. There were two of the clouds and there were those light spikes. How did they get in there?
Well, the jet stream. Are you talking about the jet stream ones?
Yeah,
The white one with the white line? That's
Yeah.
actually, if you see jets fly, they make a pattern in the sky.
oh,
And that was from the jet that was traveling through the sky. The
Hey.
after the turbulence that it creates, the sky turns to white.
I don't know anything about photography. Are the first pictures that you took of the clouds, are those taken in black and white and then you add the color? Or are you just
They come
changing
from
the
a
color?
color camera, a digital camera that the only ones that were black and white were the four of me with the neon. You have to make a negative out of black and white, and the rest were its original colors, but then I changed the color to accent the photos. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you. Anybody else got any questions?
I was going to ask Kenneth if you have opportunities to show your work, sell your work anywhere, like, I'm wondering if we can be helpful somehow in getting your work out to the public more.
I would like that, but right now I'm not working with anyone except for Kadima, and they have a couple exhibits that are coming up. Mine was chosen for the Community Mental Health Associations of Michigan, that one yellow and green one, and traveling art show.
Yeah, it's great.